This is the video for Caesar's Gallic War, Book 4, Chapter 29. Adem nocte, which is an ablative of time when, so at adem nocte. Accedit, and this is an impersonal verb. We've talked about that. The subject is it. Accedit, ut, esset, luna plena. Qui dies consuevit efficere maritimos aestus maximos in oceano. Nostrisque, and nostris is dative. So, que id erat incognitum nostris, to nostris. Ita, una tempora, this is an ablative time when. Et, and this is the beginning of an et, so this means both, and this one means and. Et, longas naves, quibus, by means of which, curawarat, and the subject of this is probably Caesar, it's pluperfect, had curawarated. Transportandum exercitum, there's a note on how to translate this. Quas, que, and quas, Caesar subduxerat, just like curawarat, both are pluperfect. In aridum, the aestus compleverat, again, pluperfect. Now, longas naves, that's accusative, plural, which means the aestus compleverat the longas naves, and then these two phrases, these two relative clauses. Et honorarias, which also, like longas naves, is accusative. So, et honorarias, quae delegatae erant, which is a pluperfect passive, had been delegatae, ad ancaras, tempestas afflictabat, which is imperfect. And tempestas is nominative, because it's third declension. This is the nominative singular. So the tempestas afflictabat honorarias, quae. Neque ulla facultas out administrandi out auxiliandi. First of all, out is either or, and both of these are gerunds, genitive gerunds, so of verbing, of administrandying, of auxiliandying. Dabater, this is imperfect, passive, was dabatered, was being dabatered. Nostris, dative indirect object. Alright. Comploribus navibus fractis, this is an ablative absolute. Cum, when or since, reliqui essent, and this, he sort of, this means were, so when reliqui were, and then he doesn't tell us what they were until after this long ablative absolute. Were funibus ancoris reliquis armamentis amissis, which is all an ablative absolute, essent inutiles ad navigandum. This is a accusative gerund to express purpose, to navigandum. So when or since all of that had happened, magna perturbatio, and notice how far apart magna and perturbatio are, but they do go together. This is an example of hyperbaton, I believe. Anyway. Id, quad, which means that which, necessa erat accidere, a magna perturbatio totius exercitus. Both of these are genitive singular. They have kind of uncommon genitive singular endings, but they are both genitive singular. Facta est, which is perfect passive. enim neque naves erant alii, which might make more sense to go neque erant naves alii, quibus, and there's a note on how to translate this, but it means by which, posent reportari, which is a present passive infinitive, to be reportaried, et omnia de erant, quae erant usui, this is a dative of purpose, so for the usui, ad reficiendas naves, and just like ad navigandum, which was a gerund to express purpose, this is a gerundive to express purpose, but it functions the exact same way, to reficiendas the naves, et quod, since, constabat omnibus, this is an impersonal verb, so it was constabat omnibus, to omnibus. Oportere, which is another impersonal verb, but it's being used as an infinitive, so it was constabat that it was oportere hi amare in Gallia. Frumentum non provisum erat, this is a perfect passive verb, or pluperfect passive, had not been provisummed in his loces in hiemem.